Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik has just arrived. I extend a very warm welcome to him and also take this opportunity to invite all other esteemed dignitaries onto the dais. Honorable Finance Minister Shri Niranjan Puchari, Chief Secretary Shri Suresh Chandra Mahapatra, APC cum ACS Agriculture and Farmers Empowerment Department Shri Sanjeev Chopra, Principal Secretary MSME Department Srimati Ranjana Chopra, Principal Secretary Finance Department Shri Vishal Kumar Dev, Secretary 5T and Private Secretary to Honorable Chief Minister Shri V.K. Pandian, Commissioner cum Secretary Mission Shakti Department Srimati Sujata Karthikeyan, Executive Director UCO Bank Mr. Ishraq Ali Khan and Director Institutional Finance Dr. Pragya Smita Sahu. I extend a very, very warm welcome to all our esteemed dignitaries along with our Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik. Ladies and gentlemen, today what we are going to witness is one of its kind initiative being ever taken by a state wherein the Chief Minister of the state has decided to acknowledge and encourage the banks for their lending to priority sectors like agriculture, MSMEs and SHGs by presenting them with awards and cash incentives. Yet another testimony to his people-friendly governance.
Honorable Chief Minister, sir, Honorable Finance Minister, Agriculture Production Commissioner, other colleagues who are present on the dais, Regional Director RBI, ED UCO Bank, CGM NABARD, District Collectors and LDMs, Controlling Heads of Banks, awardee bank branches, other dignitaries present here, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. At the outset, I extend a very hearty welcome to all for today's event of Chief Minister's Award to the best performing banks for priority sector lending for the year 2020-21. This is a historic moment for us, as for the first time, the bankers in the state will be recognized and awarded for their performance in credit flow to priority sector in the highest level forum of the state government. We are fortunate Honorable Chief Minister is present with us for awarding the winning branches. This is indeed a landmark initiative by government to create an ecosystem of incentivizing the bankers for boosting credit flow to our farmers, small entrepreneurs, and women SHGs. As all of you know, more than 80% population of the state live in rural areas and depend upon the rural economy for livelihood and employment. The state government's prime focus is on strengthening the rural economy. Agriculture and allied sector, MSMEs and SSGs are the key drivers of rural economy. Adequate and timely credit to these sectors would ensure overall productivity of the economy and generation of employment opportunities for the youth, mostly in rural areas. The award will be given each year in the three categories such as champion banks for the cause of farmers, champion banks for the cause of small entrepreneurs, and champion banks for the cause of women SSGs. The award carries a cash incentive of 5 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, and 2 lakh rupees, respectively, for first, second, and third best performing banks in each sector every year. The Chief Minister's Award for best performing bank branches across three sectors is a token of appreciation to the bankers from the government for ensuring adequate and timely credit to the rural economy. This is the first of its kind in the country wherein bank branches are awarded with cash prize. Out of as many as 5,584 number of bank branches in our state, only 9 bank branches have been selected as champion banks for the year 2020-21. It's a great achievement for those 9 banks. Similarly, at the district level, 270 bank branches are selected for certificate of appreciation for their commendable jobs in credit disbursement across these sectors for the year 2021 at district level. Besides, 2 best performing banks have been selected for outstanding performance under overall priority sector lending and maximum lending for the year 21-22. Dear banker friends, the award and appreciation from the highest level of the government is indeed a prestigious achievement for the banks. This should motivate the bankers to further improve their credit flow to meet the demand for credit of our farmers, entrepreneurs, and women SSGs. I would also urge all district collectors and LDMs to play active role and work closely with the bankers in achieving the SCP target for the respective districts for the current financial year 2022-23. Lastly, I would like to congratulate all the 9 champion bank branches which will be awarded by Honorable Chief Minister today, and expect the other banks to follow the footprints of these banks and improve their performance in priority sector lending in the state so that they will also be awarded in coming years. This will not only improve the total credit uptake in the state but also ensure inclusive economic growth, preferably in rural areas. I wish this event a great success. Thank you everyone. Vande Utkal Janant.
Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Chief Secretary, APC-COM, ACS, other dignitaries in the dais, secretaries of the various departments present here, Regional Director RBI, Executive Director EcoBank, dear bankers, district collectors, LDMs, and the AOD banks. It is a great privilege for me to attend this special occasion wherein Honorable Chief Minister will be presenting award to the best performing banks of the state under priority sector lending for the financial year 2020-21. Odisha is one of the fastest growing economies in the country. The state's economy has grown faster than national economy during last 10 years. Odisha is one of the top destinations of investment and considered as a role model of good governance in the country. We have achieved several milestones and added new feathers to our growth story in various sectors under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister. Around 80% of the population of the state still lives in rural area, and it is our prime goal to strengthen the rural economy, make it self-sufficient, and to ensure a decent standard of living for the rural people. The 3 major drivers of the rural economy, agriculture, MSME, and SSG need attention for all-round development in this sector. State government has been persistently making policy intervention for the betterment of these 3 sectors. However, in order to channelize the private investment, particularly the credit flow from banks during the budget 2020-21, we had announced Chief Minister Award to the best performing banks. The award will be given every year in 3 categories, such as Champion Banks for cause of farmers, Champion Bank for the cause of small entrepreneurs, and Champion Banks for the cause of women SSG. Today is a historic day for us, as Honorable Chief Minister himself will be awarding the champions banks for their outstanding performance in credit lending to farmers, small entrepreneurs, and women SSG. This indicates the state commitment towards the poor and vulnerable section in meeting their demand for credit. It is heartening to note that the state for the first time has surpassed the annual credit plan achievement beyond rupees 1 lakh crore for the year 2021-22. I want to congratulate all banks for disbursing credit to the tune of 1.03 lakhs crore, which is more than 93% of annual credit plan target for the year 2021-22 as compared to their achievement of 88% in 2020-21. We wish all banks to continue the momentum and increase the total credit uptake and help expanding the credit outreach in the state. Dear bankers, you all are important stakeholders in the development of this state. Credit is the most vital impetus for our entrepreneurs, farmers, and SSG for running up their business. I urge all of you to come forward and support them through credit linkage for sustainable and inclusive economic growth of this state. Thank you, everyone. Bande Utkal Janani.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment for which we all had been waiting has arrived. It is now time for the presentation of the Chief Minister Award to 9 champion banks for 2021, along with certificates of appreciation to some banks for their performance for 2021-2022. May I now request Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik to do the honors and give away the awards amidst, of course, a huge round of applause from all of you. As I announce the winners, I'll also request the next recipients to be ready. So we will start with the champion banks for the cause of farmers, the first category. And the first prize goes to Central Bank of India, Balangir branch, with a cash incentive of rupees 5 lakh. I'll request the branch manager along with state head or the team to join on dais to receive the award from the Honorable CM. And we'll also request the next recipient to be ready. Yes. The next would be, the second prize would be Axis Bank, Raigada branch, Raigada district. Cash award of rupees 3 lakh. We'll request all of them to the third prize winner also to be ready, please. Axis Bank, Sambalpur branch, Sambalpur district with a cash incentive of rupees 2 lakh. The next category, the third prize goes to Axis Bank, Sambalpur branch, Sambalpur district with a cash incentive of rupees 2 lakh. I'll please request them to join us on the dais. And I'll move to the second category as well. This is for champion banks for the cause of small entrepreneurs. The first prize goes to Union Bank of India, Balangir branch from Balangir district with a cash incentive of rupees 5 lakh. We'll please request them to come to the for the cause of small entrepreneurs. First prize, Union Bank of India, Balangir branch, Balangir district, cash incentive of rupees 5 lakh. Second prize would be Bank of India, Jaidev Bihar branch, Khurda district, cash incentive of rupees 3 lakh. And we'll also request the third winner to be ready, Union Bank of India, Talcher branch, Angul district, with a cash incentive of rupees 2 lakh. Can we have a round of applause as well, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. The second winner. The third winner, Union Bank of India, Talcher branch, Angul district. The next category would be champion banks for the cause of women SHGs. I'll request all the recipients to please come close to the stage. The first one would be State Bank of India, Kantamanji branch, Balangir district with a cash incentive of rupees 5 lakh. The next would be State Bank of India. After that, Dungripalli branch, Subarnapur district, cash incentive of rupees 3 lakh. And the third winner in this category would be State Bank of India, Kalimira branch, Malkangiri district with a cash incentive of rupees 2 lakh. So I'll request all recipients to be. Yes, State Bank of India, Dungripalli branch. And then and the last one would be the from Malkangiri district, SBI Kalimila branch. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the champion banks for the cause of farmers, small entrepreneurs and women SHGs. We also have some certificate of appreciation for 2021-22. The first one would be Best Performing Bank for Maximum Lending in Agriculture Sector for the year 21-22. And I'll request the state head or the controlling head to receive the certificate. That goes to Odisha State Cooperative Bank. The first certificate of appreciation. The next one would be Best Performing Bank for Maximum Lending in MSME sector for the year 2021-2022. And that goes to State Bank of India. The applause should keep coming, ladies and gentlemen. The next would be Best Performing Bank for Maximum Lending to Women Self-Help Groups for the year 2021-22, which goes to Odisha Gramya Bank. Odisha Gramya Bank, maximum lending to women SHGs. And then the next would be best performing bank for maximum lending in priority sector for 2021-22, which goes to State Bank of India. State Bank of India for maximum lending in priority sector. And last but not the least, best performing bank for overall priority sector lending for the year 2021-22, which goes to IndusInd Bank. Congratulations to all the winners, and once again, a huge round of applause for all of them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, where Odisha steps today, that turns into a stepping stone of success for others tomorrow. And under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik, Odisha has indeed led the way and shown the way with rapid strides in development on all fronts, be it food security, women empowerment, farmer empowerment, a vibrant ecosystem for entrepreneurs, or the 5T and the Mo Sarkar initiatives that have ushered in a new era for people-friendly governance in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the address of our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Naveen Patnaik.
Honorable Minister, Chief Secretary, senior officers and bankers, I'm glad that since my last meeting with the bankers and collectors, there has been noticeable improvement in credit disbursement by the banking fraternity under the priority sector lending. I'm also glad to know that all banks together have disbursed credit to the tune of rupees 1.03 lakh crores and achieved more than 93% of the annual credit plan for 21-22. Despite the pandemic, we need to continue this momentum. My government accords high priority to safeguarding and protecting the interests of the vulnerable and disadvantaged groups in our state. We need to support farmers, mission Shakti groups, and MSMEs. Our prime thrust is on availability of adequate and timely credit to the farmers. I appreciate the efforts of the district administration of Jajpur, Sundargarh, Kendrapara, Bodh and Khurda for their outstanding achievement. I expect Dhankanal, Puri, Kandhamal and Markandeya to improve their lending to agriculture sector. I'm happy to know that bankers in the state have disbursed 95% of the annual credit target under agriculture during 21-22, which is the highest during the last 5 years. I congratulate Odisha State Cooperative Bank, IndusInd Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, and Bandhan Bank for their good performance. I urge HDFC Bank, Central Bank of India, Odisha Gramya Bank, and IDBI Bank to improve their performance. I'm happy that the credit flow to MSME sector has been surpassing in its annual credit target for the last 5 years. I appreciate Nagar, Kendrapara, Sundargarh and Ganjam and Raga districts for doing extremely well in lending to MSMEs. Districts like Gajpati and Deoghar need to disburse more credit to MSMEs. State Bank of India has given the maximum credit support to MSMEs to the tune of rupees 15,762 crores during 21-22. Similarly, IndusInd Bank, Indian Bank, Bank of Baroda, Union Bank of India, UCO Bank, and ICICI Bank have also exceeded the annual target. However, HDFC Bank and Bandhan Bank have to increase their credit flow to MSMEs. Credit support to Mission Shakti Group is one of the top priorities of my government. I want to congratulate all the bankers for achieving the financial target under SHG sector well ahead of time. However, we need to focus on increasing the average size of loan for Mission Shakti groups. The State Cabinet has recently decided to provide credit support to Mission Shakti groups to the tune of rupees 50,000 crore in the next 5 years. I also congratulate all the districts for achieving the annual financial target under Mission Shakti. Ganjam, Baleshwar, Angul, Denkanal, Puri and Cuttack have done extremely well in financing SAGs. I thank OGP, SBI, UGP, HDFC, Punjab National Bank and UCO Bank for supporting the Mission Shakti group members. I urge Axis Bank, IDBI Bank and Punjab and Sindh Bank to come forward and help financing the SAG groups in a big way. I also want to thank Khurda, Cuttack, Kendrapara, Sundargarh and Ganjam districts and Odisha State Cooperative Bank, State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank and Union Bank of India for the overall performance in terms of volume of total credit flow to priority sector. For the current financial year, the state has fixed an ambitious annual credit target of rupees 1.34 lakh crore, keeping in view the higher demand for credit. I hope all the districts and banks will strive hard to achieve their respective annual credit target. The bank should also make efforts for their better credit linkage in all the three priority sector areas. I congratulate the best performing bank for the awards they received today. I hope these champion banks will be exemplary models for other banks. Bande Utkal Jan.
Thank you so much to our Honorable Chief Minister for this inspiring address and encouraging banks for priority sector lending. Could I now request Director Institutional Finance, Dr. Pragya Smita Sahu, to present the vote of thanks.